Hey guys, how's it going? It's Acio here. So this is part 3 of my Paragon Early Access Beginner's Guide, and we're going to be going over harvesters, what they are, and what they can do to help you and your team. Now there's 7 points on the map as you see here where you can actually build a harvester, and they all have different timings on them on when you can actually build a harvester. So the inner jungles, so there's 2 in the middle, and again, we'll just look at the bottom side of the map. They're mirrored, guys, so whatever is at the bottom, you'll see at the top. They all have spawn timers of 3 minutes. Spawn timers meaning that you can go walk up to it, stand on it, and it'll actually build a harvester. And then you got the outer rims, which are 6 minutes. You could build a harvester there. And you got the center, there's only one near Orb Prime, where you have 9 minutes there. So now that you know where all the harvesters are at, how do you build a harvester? Well, it's pretty straightforward. When you first get into the game, you can go ahead and pick up a harvester key as you see over here. Now, this is optional. This will increase your build time, and really to build a harvester without a harvester key, it takes 30 seconds. So it's quite a bit of time, but really, if you pick up one of these keys, it's 1 point. You always could discard it later in the match, and it'll reduce the time from 30 seconds down to 6 seconds. So you'll be able to build a harvester fairly quick. So it's very important that when you look at your team, just check your scoreboard before you take off. If you notice that nobody picked up a harvester key in your team, it's probably a good idea for you to go ahead and pick up a harvester key so that you can go ahead and harvester all the amber for your team and help out. So now that I am here, I'm just waiting for the harvester to actually count down so I'm able to build on it, right? So I have my harvester key ready, so it's only going to take me 6 seconds. So it's just a matter of waiting for it. There it goes. The animation pop. I'm able to walk up to it, stand on top of it, and you'll see it says placing harvester. So here's a tip, guys. You don't have to wait for the harvester to fully build. So you'll see it saying starting to build harvester. You can just literally walk off of it, teleport, go back into lane, do whatever you want. Essentially, it's just going to build itself and start harvesting the harvester. So once the harvester is built, it's going to just take a few seconds for it to start harvesting some amber, right? So I'm going to stand here. You see that little, I guess, pinky purple line there. You're going to see it start counting up, right? So what ends up happening here is as this harvester is amber, you can actually go walk back up on top to the pad, which that's the pad right there. All you got to do is just stand on top of it. And as you see, I got some amber, I got 20 amber, and guess what? I just sent 20 amber to the other team, and I sent another 10 amber to the rest of the teammates. So it's very important, like having harvesters on your map and controlling harvesters is extremely important, because whenever you're out in the field and you have nothing to do, or if you want to just teleport back to your base, go stand on a harvester. Harvest that experience, and it'll get sent to yourself and your teammates. It's free card experience for you and your team. So really, it's an extremely important part of the game, guys. And that's pretty much how you do it. It's very, very, very straightforward. So here I'm just actually going down lane to try to harvest the left side of the map over here, this left harvester. And again, like I mentioned, it spawns at, this one spawns at 6 minutes. So the inner one, which you just saw, spawns at 3 minutes. The one on the outside of the map, this one here, spawns at 6 minutes. So here it is here, it just end up spawning. I'm able to stand on it and build a harvester. And here's a tip, guys. As soon as you stand on it, and assuming you have a harvester key, you can automatically start teleporting right back to your base. So the cast animation of your teleport is a lot longer than actually placing a harvester key. So you're able to teleport while it's placing the harvester, and there's no time wasted. So you'll be able to like get back to the base, refill your harvester key, and get back into the action. So here I'm actually heading back up to middle, and I'm actually going to take the harvester near Orb Prime. So this is the one that spawns at 9 minutes. So I literally stand on it, and I'm doing the same trick, guys. I'm standing on it. I'm hitting my teleport function to run right back to base and recharge my harvester key, or buy my cards, or do whatever the case is. So that's pretty much where that one is located on the map itself. It's right beside Orb Prime, or right across for him. And here's another little tip, guys. When you're in lane and you're not sure where to go, if your lanes are all pushed up, just check on your harvesters. If you see that they're full or almost full, just walk over them to harvest the amber for your team. In this case, there was nothing for me to harvest, but it's just a little tip. Like when you're in lane, just check on them once in a while and make your way over and harvest them for your team. It really helps. So here I'm going to show you how much card experience, or actually they just renamed it to card points, you can harvest off of a full harvester for you and your team. And check it out, 330 card points for you and your team. So that is quite a bit, guys, for literally just standing on a pad and doing literally nothing. So make sure you go out and you harvest as much as you can and send that card points to you and your team. At the end of the day, if you control 4 out of the 7 harvester points, you have a huge advantage against you and your team. So here, I just, came up to an enemy harvester. You can't build. If you stand on the pad, nothing happens. It literally just says you can't build it. It's an enemy harvester. But what you can do is you can attack it. And if the harvester has some harvest amber in it, as you hit, as you can see here, I'm getting 4 card points per hit. So really what I'm doing is I'm draining their harvester, and as I'm whacking at it, amber orbs are coming out, and I'm pretty much retaining that card points for myself. This does not get shared to your team. It gets sent to yourself, but it's really good. So a tip and trick, guys, as you can see, it takes a long time to nail one of these things and beat it down to the ground. So you can go over there, whack at it a few times, steal some of the card points, and then run back to your lane, and keep on doing that over and over again until eventually you can just destroy it. So when you do actually destroy it, you're not able to build on the harvester again for another 30 seconds. So as you see here, eventually I'm going to destroy this, and there's going to be a countdown timer of 30 seconds. So really, after you kill it, you can go back into your lane, or you can, if you feel safe, you can stand there for 30 seconds. I wouldn't recommend that. Go back into lane, go help your teammates, go get some more card points, experience, whatever the case is. But this is just showing you it takes about another 30 seconds for it to respawn, and then you're able to build your own harvester on that. So hopefully this video helped you out, guys, and helped you understand what harvesters are and how they can be beneficial to you and your team. Hugely beneficial. Like I said, try to control 4 out of 7 harvesters on the map, and you will have a huge advantage over the other team, assuming that you do harvest them as frequently as you can. So hopefully this video helped you out, guys. If you liked the video, drop a like down below. Any comments or suggestions down below as well, I definitely read those. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.